The Internet itself was designed to share information freely and easily. The concept of Internet piracy started out as a free exchange of information between like-minded people. During the late 90s, when the Internet was still relatively new to a lot of people, emerged a website called Napster. Napster allowed you to download any song you wanted absolutely free. This was short-lived, and the site itself was quickly shut down by the Recording Industry Association of America. However, this did nothing to stop piracy. In the wake of Napster's disappearance lay peer-to-peer programs, the most popular of which being Morpheus, Kazaa, and LimeWire. These programs were simple. You searched for the artist and/or song name you were looking for, and chose from a list of files that were being shared by people. It is so easy to go on the internet and download a film or music track that piracy is not even considered a crime by some people. It's been happening for well over 10 years, and some kids have grown up with it and don't know any different. The music and film industry's response has been to sue individuals who are caught downloading. However, this has proved to be very expensive and has had no real impact on piracy. Recently, record labels and film studios have pushed internet service providers and governments in England and around the world to implement a three-strike scheme that would see people accused of repeatedly infringing copyright subject to penalties including warning notices and eventually disconnection. Internet service providers are not happy about this method as piracy is so widespread a lot of people will be disconnected, lowering their profits. A UN report conducted last year concludes that internet access is a human right. This is the defence internet service providers are currently using to hold back the three strikes law from being passed. Big studios and record labels view piracy as commercial theft and don't like it. However, there are some artists and directors that openly support piracy and argue that the more people see their film or hear their music, the better, regardless of how they acquired it. This is only a small section of the industry, but could be a sign of things to come. Several studies have shown that most artists actually profit from unauthorized file sharing. They sell more albums because people have the opportunity to download songs and entire albums for free. These reports suggest that the most popular artists, the top 25%, sell less records. However, the remaining 75% of all artists actually profit from file sharing. The old copyright laws are clearly not working very well in this new technology age we live in. To tackle this, a new approach is needed. The Creative Commons, crafted by a law professor among others at Stanford University in December 2002, provides a set of copyright licenses free for public use. These licenses allow a content creator to publish their work how they want to. There are 6 main Creative Commons licenses, the most relaxed being the CC Attribution license, where the publisher retains their copyright but allows others to use their work, without permission and without payment, as long as they are credited for the original creation. The most restrictive license being the Attribution Non-Commercial, Non-Derivative license. This allows anyone to download and share your work. However, you may not change or edit the work or use it commercially, and you must always credit the original creator. These licenses have helped people release work on the internet, making copyright simple for people to understand, yet still protecting them if anyone misuses their work. Websites such as DeviantArt and SoundCloud have Creative Commons licenses options when submitting work to their site. You simply need to tick a box and your work is protected. Social websites face a massive problem, as the content posted to the site may be copyrighted, but they can't take the time to check every new bit of content uploaded to their site, so they rely on people reporting the copyright content. Websites such as Facebook and YouTube are covered by 2 main laws, Section 5112C of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act and Section 230 of the Communications Decency Act. Section 5112C removes liability for copyright infringement from websites that allows users to upload content. Facebook is experiencing the same problem with the Digital Millennium Copyright Act as other user-generated content sites such as YouTube and Google's blogging platform Blogger, namely that if it doesn't work to extensionally remove or disable access to the material it is claimed to be infringing the copyright, it can lose its safe harbor status offered by the Online Copyright Infringement Liability Limitation Act and can itself become financially liable for the copyright infringement. This creates an interesting problem for most sites that allow users to post music, photos or video. For instance, several content owners have sued YouTube for copyright infringement. However, they have been protected using the 5112 defense. Recently, YouTube has put ads on a lot of their videos, and if the video you are watching is copyrighted material and YouTube makes money from the adverts on that video, They are making money from copyrighted material. This is where the 5-on-12 defence falls down, and the law becomes very grey. Potentially, YouTube could be financially liable for their copyright infringement. I have come to the conclusion that the current copyright model is unsuitable for the internet. It causes many problems, not just with people illegally downloading content, but also sharing content among social networking sites and video sites. The idea of creating and sharing content is what drives these sites, and this idea is completely incompatible with the current copyright laws that are designed to prevent sharing of content. But until the solution is found, copyright laws on the internet will stay very confusing.